on the short list of the greatest featherweights of all time, but Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here in the UFC.
He's one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time. And it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in the entire organization.
And what he did in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max blessed Holloway back in another big spot here tonight. Max Holloway, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. Tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Blessed Holloway. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Topuria.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, the former UFC featherweight champion, Max Holloway, back on the proving ground, ready to get this round underway. And when you fight a guy like Max Holloway, better keep a tight guard. No rest for the weary. There are not any moments of respite when you fight Max Holloway over 15 or 25 minutes, and that is a reality that his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight. Nice front kick there by the kickboxer, and that, at least for now, will keep the BJJ fighter at bay.
He gets to the flying knee.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Heavy kick downstairs. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed? Single leg takedown.
Changing the position.
Topuria is looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Making all these shots count. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, nice straight punch there by Holloway.
He's got great kicks also.
Oh, flying knee right on the chin. Topuria's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, solid kick right there. Oh, massive knee to the head. Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh. Big right hand.
Oh! Big right hands there by Max Holloway. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Topuria gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Nice level change. Secures the takedown. He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it shows in that defense.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Topuria's back in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Nice, you got this round. We have a minute left. Let's go hard.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see that.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Final seconds of round one. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Topuria's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing... Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up.
Well, we got a lot of blood now.
They're at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Another thwack there to the outside of that lead leg. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off.
He's got him hurt here. Establishing the jab. Back and forth we go. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened. Oh, another one. Oh, nice right in.
And another big kick for Max Holloway. Topuria goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet.
He passes to half guard.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around.
He set up a beautiful submission.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. In the half guard.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Getting him out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Topuria's in half guard. 90 seconds to go in the round. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Holloway's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward.
Switch knee lands to the body.
1 minute to go, round two.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Overhand right, swing and a miss. Well, this is kind of crazy the way this is transpiring. This jiu-jitsu fighter looks like a professional boxer here tonight. He told us about his evolution. He has absolutely taken it to the next level.
He has taken it to the next level, J.A. I mean, this guy is so comfortable in the striking. Before in his career, early, he looked a little bit lost. He looked like he was desperate to get takedowns. Now, he seems to be comfortable everywhere. So the work that they are putting in is truly paying dividends. Oh, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. What a fight so far. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, and now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Right lands. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Oh, big head kick there. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard. There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Topuria. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Holloway's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot. It looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice him stepping over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or kick.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just did.
One of the best techniques you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh! Oh!
Beautiful knee.
Oh, that was a big one there. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Holloway's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Oh, he gets up. Man. Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. Holloway's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Oh, heavy leg kick. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
Great punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That's more than
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Topuria.
Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, he's got the submission locked in now.
Oh, man, that was sick.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Topuria. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Keep moving your feet.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively. This fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Back to his feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Another knockdown. Big. To stop it any way.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and